Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction to Nightwish. Today we are listening to Noise live at the Islanders Arms. Let's just get straight into it. This is going to be the shortest Nightwish video I've ever reacted to by a long way. Usually, if I'm doing a Nightwish reaction, I'm strapping in for an hour or so. I'm kind of disappointed that it's so short actually. So the next Nightwish video I do, I think I'll go for a longer one because I like to get into it. But let's see what this is. I love checking out their live stuff, and it's I'm trying to get a mixture of music videos and live, and just get a full overall perspective. Now usually I go on requests. This time I just decided to just pick at random, and I've just gone for this one. Just a lucky dip, I've decided I might start doing that every now and then. Just shake things up a little bit. Do you know what this is reminding me of? Is all the stills, intense faces, because it's very dramatic. What I'm being reminded of here is the Fable series. If you've ever played those games, particularly Fable 3, there's a very steampunk kind of feel to this. I don't know where this venue is, some kind of fantasy world, but I want to go. I want to go here, wherever the hell this is. But yeah, there's very much a soundtrack, video game soundtrack feeling to this, steampunk kind of aspects, the sort of the twinkliness, interesting dynamics, the driving guitar with the kind of MIDI choir behind it, very, very cool. But yeah, what I love about Nightwish is the theatrics. It's there's such a stage performance element to what they do. This one is more of kind of a straight off the bat, feels more like a kind of just a driving rock song, which is interesting. It gives me another flavor of Nightwish compared to their kind of more long, sort of more progressive, experimental kind of stuff. It's cool to also hear something in more of a standard song structure, but it is very, very early to tell. I might be completely off there. Who knows what we're getting into.
of the human horizon, something terrifying sleeps.
I always feel musically nourished after listening to Nightwish. There's so much in there, there's so much going on. And what I really enjoyed about this one, in particular this video, was it was as kind of as stripped back as Nightwish can be, in a sense. Like it feels like you could be in a rehearsal room with them when they're playing this. It's not like heavily produced. It's not, I'm not even convinced. I know it's like a live recording. I'm not convinced there's a crowd here at all. I think there might be, but like, I think this is just, it's just a live performance, you know, that they've recorded. And it gives you more of an insight into the sort of the practicality of the performance of it, you know, whereas when you're kind of seeing them on like a massive stage, a festival stage, it's all quite overwhelming. You can kind of get lost in all the things being thrown at you, you know what I mean? And the feeling of the crowd and all that stuff. There's so much to kind of take in there. Whereas what I really enjoyed about this was you got to know them more individually as musicians and what they're all kind of bringing to the table of the band and like what everybody's strengths are and stuff, you know. So I really, really enjoyed that. And I would really love to see Nightwish live. Last week I went and saw a band called The Warning, which I've been doing reactions to. Really, really cool 3-piece all-girl rock band. Absolutely love them. And I went and saw them live and I did like a review video where I talked about, I sort of got loads of footage. I interviewed some fans outside in the queue. I got footage of the concert, like not too many clips. I wasn't on my phone the whole time, but I mostly just sat and enjoyed it, you know. And but I kind of got some clips and then I did some afterthoughts about it and just like a kind of live review really, as well as a kind of experience and a kind of live reaction, which is something new I'm doing on this channel. And Nightwish is a band I would very, very, very much like to do that with. And I think that live review would be a very long video. There's going to be a lot to talk about there. And I've also spoken recently about kind of doing Dan's deep dives into Nightwish and getting more into the musicality of their songs, because sometimes, honestly, I feel a little overwhelmed when I do a reaction to a Nightwish song, because I'm like, okay, I've got to break this down off a first reaction. And really, I'm just kind of taking in the sort of the whole thing, like as a full force. I'm like, just, you know, my hair's blowing back. The little hair I have is blowing back. My head's blowing back. And it's difficult to kind of like work out everything that's going on. And that's what I love about Nightwish so much is there's so much richness to it. There's so much going on in terms of key changes, in terms of curious instrumentation and these layers that are brought in via the keyboard of these kind of orchestral layers and what it all kind of means, the arrangement, what harmonies they're bringing in, what modalities they're using. There's a lot to it, and I don't think that one reaction video is enough, you know, like, so initial things I might kind of call out, but really I think I need to revisit a lot of these, you know, certain songs in particular I need to come back to and actually kind of talk about what's going on there, you know, because the time signatures and the curious song structures, you know, there's a lot to unpack and I would like to try my hand at it, but it's not happening on a first reaction, my friends. But I'm falling in love with this band, and I'm also becoming a big fan of Floor. And I saw it pop up in the corner there, subscribe to Floor's channel, and that is a very, very good idea indeed. Could you let me know what songs should I check out on her channel of her solo stuff? What would you like me to respond to? If you enjoy my reaction videos, guys, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to make a request, I have a buy me a coffee. I'll send you a personal video on that, and definitely get around to whatever your request is, as long as there aren't any crazy copyrights on it. If you want early access to reactions, I have a membership, $5 a month, US dollars. That's about £4, about €4.20, I don't know, it's not much, but you'll have early access and behind the scenes stuff as well. The kind of thing, if I get the opportunity to go and see the Nightwish live, I will be doing extra footage around it that I will be releasing on the members only page, and just my journey as a composer and a traveling musician. So yeah, I'd love to see you guys in that community. As always, everybody, take care of yourselves. Peace and love.